Oh, where'd that pen go? I need the pen. Thanks.
Hold on, smile.
Congratulations.
Not really. Just started off at CYB and then went into my own team.
Man. Okay, cool. When it comes down to it, we'll ask you all the dumb questions.
Okay.
I appreciate
Sounds
your
good.
time.
Thank you so much.
How much work is it taking? How many balls do you hit to get to this level?
A lot of practice, a lot of work, a lot of technique.
Is college golf something you've always kind of wanted to do, or when did you figure out that this is a path you want to take?
I figured out during my sophomore year that I wanted to play golf. I really loved golf. I loved playing it.
How did you decide on Chevron?
I just looked at their campus and the way it felt around the coaches, is how they treated the players and the chemistry and all that.
Were there other schools interested in you or vice versa?
Blackfield as well as Dickinson State.
Was wrestling ever part of this equation to go wrestle at the next level?
Yeah, it was. It was hard. This year especially, I've gone back and
On this broadcast, we bring you more information on lift, preparing for ACT, baseball, and veterans. Don't go anywhere.
From Natrona County High School in Casper, Wyoming, this is NCTV with Jillian Wallace.
Hello and welcome to NCTV. Today is Friday, March 22nd, 2019. I hope you're super duper excited for spring break. I most definitely am. Our first spring show is going to be a big kickoff. Our very own director, Jessica Shedden, recently signed her letter of intent to play baseball at the University of Northern Colorado. We here at NCTV are so excited for her. She's going to be one of the first women to play on the men's baseball team.
There's been a few bad ones in the batch, of course, that just can't seem to handle having a girl play. But again, I've been really lucky with all the guys that I've come across and a lot of the coaches that I've come across. I've been very fortunate to have most of my peers be willing to accept me playing with them. I think it was my first time going to the UNC camp that Coach Iwasaki, who's the head coach of baseball at UNC, had kind of seriously asked me, like, hey, are you thinking of going to college and like playing baseball? And at the time I wasn't entirely sure. It's so different playing with girls because we all have this connection with our stories, and so it's a little more fun to play with the girls. Even though it's fun to show the boys up, it's fun to play with girls who understand you, who are all just amazing and play really well. It's such a place where I can show what I'm made of. I can show the boys that I deserve to be here too.
So how did this all come about that you're going to participate on the men's program at UNC?
They usually bring a camp up into Casper, and so I've just gone this last couple of years. I'm still used to just rising to their level and being able to compete.
I know we are definitely going to miss Jess here at NCTV, but it seems like she's really going to love UNC. Last year, Mr. Grogan and his leadership class hosted the first annual LIFT Leadership Conference. We now talked to him this year and figured out what's going to look like.
LIFT is an organization designed to entice, educate, and engage kids in what's currently going on in Wyoming and how Wyoming has more opportunities than most people realize. Last year we had the kids, when they registered, create a whole list of careers that they were interested in. What we found out is that we were kind of wrong in assuming that kids were only wanted to be doctors, only wanted to be lawyers, you know, the high paying jobs. That there's actually a variety of wants that those kids had. Surprisingly, there were a lot of kids in the engineering field that were interested, and there were a lot of kids in, you know, kind of the gaming world, which was an interest to them. But a surprising number of kids who are interested in veterinary science and the arts. And so this year, we've tried to get speakers with a variety of backgrounds. People who are familiar with the arts, people who are familiar with the sciences, engineers, and people that have a diverse background but really have one common characteristic, and that is they live in Wyoming, they love Wyoming, and they want to give back to Wyoming.
Absolutely cannot wait to attend the LIFT conference. I know they've been working super hard and it's going to be a great turnout this year. So Zach decided that he was going to be sick this morning, and you know, shame on him, but I'm going to be taking care of your weather for this week. Hi guys, it's me here, Jack, with the weather. Jillian and Zach put together. Jack, we're now one person. I can't tell you, the hike up here was absolute garbage. I can't breathe because we're probably about 15,000 feet in the air. My asthma is not doing well, and my allergies are really not doing great either. But we're here, it's beautiful, and I wish you could be here with me. Whew, you guys feeling that too? Yeah, we got the crew down here. I don't know whose idea this was to come up to this beautiful. Okay, your high for today is going to be a 47, and your low is going to be 27. While I'm here, I'm gonna get a selfie. I'm gonna enjoy this beautiful. All right, I gotta walk back down now. All right, as most of you know, the ACT is coming up, and our nerves are super high. We talked to Mr. Dreesang about how to keep those nerves down and rock that test.
Students who are taking the ACT for the first time really need to get a good night's sleep. Cannot stress it enough. What I see every year is a whole bunch of anxious kids who don't know what it's going to be like. You've been tested every day of your life for 12 years, including kindergarten, because clearly they're not seniors. But it's just taking a deep breath, getting a good sleep, eating breakfast, and coming to school just rested. Because you're not going to learn anything the night before that you don't already know. So there's no cramming, there's no like trying to get last minute stuff. It's just making sure that you're mentally and physically ready to learn, ready to test. The most important thing to remember during testing is the time. So if you're testing in a large group, which is going to be about 350 kids in the MAC building, there's no like countdown, there's no clock. So if you don't bring a watch, you have to be very cognizant of, I'm halfway through and I only have 10 minutes left. If you don't know the answer, guess. It's not like the SAT. The SAT penalizes wrong answers. ACT rewards correct answers. So the probability of getting it right is better than leaving it blank. So if you don't know and you're out of time, fill in away. And, this is another thing. You might have 4 answers that are all C. But oftentimes kids see that pattern and go, that can't be right. ACT puts patterns in there to make you second guess what you're putting down. Well, I tell you with the ACT, the biggest thing is that's your whole day. If anything, you need to talk to your parents and have them excuse you at the end of testing and go home and take a load off.
The ACT is April 2nd in the MAC. Remember to be there before 8 o'clock and not to bring your phone. Good luck to anybody who's taking the test. This week, one more student assigned off to another college. Let's check that out.
When I went there, I just fell in love with the school. Like, the campus was beautiful. The program I'm so excited. Like, everyone seems so excited about it there, and it just made me super excited for it. And I just knew right when I left, I was like, that's where I want to go, for sure.
There seems to be like a natural grouping between soccer players from Riverton and Casper. Yeah. When I was going to school, we used to just beat the crap. We used to win when we play Casper. Things have changed, and then there's unity. It's beautiful after I played, and then now we have this.
Yeah.
This is a great result of it. We have a good relationship, speaking back and forth. Now we have student athletes coming from Casper to Riverton, which is really exciting.
Yeah, I was looking at a few places, and they were really interesting. But once I went to Riverton, I was like, there's no other place I'd rather be and spend my athletic and academic career.
Congratulations! We wish you the best of luck at playing college soccer. Our final story is a very sincere one. Many men and women have served in the military to defend our country. Many times, they go underappreciated.
We're out here at the very front of the Department of Veteran Affairs to see what they do for our veterans. Let's go check it out.
I'm the outreach specialist / MVC operator, which is this big Freightliner. And I'm the person that travels throughout Wyoming and parts of Nebraska to inform the veterans of their rights and their benefits. We are actually a counseling service, and in the MVC I have telehealth access, which means if a veteran comes in and he has need for counseling, I can have him counseling right on the spot through telehealth. Well, when a veteran comes in of need, I help that veteran navigate through this system. I get him to where he's going, and I get the information back a lot quicker than he would do if he was to do it himself. It's very difficult. Of course, I do TV shows, radio shows. I go to concerts. Anywhere I can go to project this information to these veterans that really need help. And there are a lot of veterans still to this day that need help, even from the Vietnam era. And we have about a little over 50,000 veterans here just in Wyoming. And I haven't touched the cap of it, and I'm going on 5 years. And I take this very serious because when I came back from Vietnam, I didn't have this wonderful program to help me out.
Wow, that was such an amazing experience, and all that they do for our veterans. I want to give a big thanks to Bud and the VA for all that they do for our veterans. And we need to show them some more appreciation after what he told us. Thank you for your service, Bud, and thank you for this awesome opportunity. This is Tanner Ross from NCTV, signing off.
I would personally like to thank all of the veterans who have paid time in our military. Thank you for your service. We now have our talent corner. Is that what we're going to call it? Yeah. We've got Canyon, our lovely PA director. You're in charge of all the PAs?
For the most part.
Yes,
yeah.
and he keeps us on schedule. So he's going to show me a few yo-yo tricks. Hopefully I have better luck with it than I have in the past. All right.
Okay.
So, do I need 2 hands for this one?
No, you don't need to.
Okay.
So we're just gonna go ahead and do it down. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna bring it like this.
Oh no! Yeah. Oh, like that?
Yeah, and then.
Oh.
There, well, yeah. From there.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, I think I tangled your rope. No. Oh wait, no, I didn't. All right. Should we try it again?
Yeah.
Nope. Ah! I'm breaking things.
Well,
here, will you help me wrap this up?
Okay.
All right. Like this?
No, we're going to have to... Oh, you got it. It's going pretty fast, isn't it? Oh, God. Okay. So we can try that again if you wanted, but there's something else that's even cooler than that you could do. Like if you get into the same position that you were before, if you were to stick your finger into this part of the yo-yo.
I can't get it. You want to see my trick?
Oh yeah, you gotta do it.
All right. I call this one, I walk in the dog.
Oh.
It's a good dog, huh? I know, it takes major talent. Try it. All right. Well, that's all the time we have today for this yo-yo talk. Oh, gosh. You might want to take this away from me before I break it. All right. Let's get back to the show, shouldn't we? Our quote for this week is, "We live in a world in which we share responsibility. It's easy to say, it's not my child, it's not my community, not my world, not my problem." Mr. Fred Rogers. He is such a light for the young children and old alike. I encourage you to watch the documentary, Won't You Be My Neighbor? Not only is it extremely heartwarming, but it's very touching. I would like to share some more news with you today. This will be our last episode for this month. We will take a break just to work on our short films, and we'll be back shortly, sometime in May. If you're interested in purchasing an ad, feel free to contact us at any of our social medias. And yeah, all of that money is going to go towards helping us do workshops and bring in mentors, and it's going to be great stuff. I'd like to thank you for watching this broadcast today, and good luck on your ACT and Y-Top testing. This has been episode 25 with Jillian Wallace. Remember to be kind and make smart choices. This is NCTV, signing off.